Even though this is just a warm-up, I'm going to record this, so we'll see how this goes.
Game for babies.
Baby game for babies. Amateur mode. I'm bringing, like, so much extra crap. Like, we have so much extra stuff. It's unnecessary, but, hit space and ready up.
Yes, ready up is the thing.
Yep.
Here we go.
And then finish
Bye-bye, audio.
Finish what you were going to say. I'll click the button when you're ready. Tell me when.
Oh, I was gonna say it looks like all the photos and like evidence now that I've had one run is like locked to what I have. Kind of interesting.
Yeah. We're going. Hello, YouTube. Here we go. Phasmophobia. Baby warm-up mode for someone who hasn't played much. And also me. I'm here. Okay.
Ooh, hello.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly.
Come listen to this guy. Come.
Got the intel. Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence, and it looks like they left in a hurry.
We've had reports of violence. Looks like they left in a hurry. That doesn't mean much, but he can, at the start, he can say, like, oh, we've heard that there's a cursed object here. That's probably what summoned the ghost. So then we would know, like, for sure, oh, hey, there's a voodoo doll or a Ouija board or something for us to find. But the fact that he didn't say that doesn't mean that there's not one. It just means that, like, he's not confirming. Yes, definitely. So we have our optional goals. There's dailies here. Discover the ghost type. Discover the ghost type. Play with another investigator. Get a 3-star photo of the ghost, and just do 3 contracts total. I'm assuming yours are the same.
T? How do I? R. There we go.
I don't know. Your buttons are all screwed up. Because you're a lunatic.
Play contracts. Oh, is that a different mode?
No, this is a contract. A contract is just play the game.
Oh, even if you fail everything, you at least get a little something.
Yep, and then see the 5-minute timer above the radio here. That is our in this. Yeah, there we go. That is our 5-minute like warm up period. So like sanity drain is lessened in that 5 minutes, and the ghost cannot hunt us until that hits 0.
This floor plan. God, I forgot about this one. Oof.
Yeah, this one sucks. And there's a basement, too.
I remember going to that basement. It's the devil.
This isn't even the bad
blow
one.
out a firelight. Detect with a motion sensor. Ooh, that's doable.
Yeah.
And then crucifix.
Hopefully
and
that doesn't...
when people are alone.
Hopefully the crucifix doesn't come into play. We don't have to go for that one unless we want to, but if things are going poorly for us, then maybe it'll happen. Firelight's pretty easy, too. I'll just light a candle and put it in a room.
Okay, what are we bringing?
So there's a flashlight for each of us, if you want one or if you don't. It's your call. I'm just going to throw mine on the ground on accident. Other than that, like, I'll take the photo camera. I mean, you can have the photo camera if you want. Like, dealer's choice, like, you pick whatever you want, right? Like, this is for you to get used to stuff. So... just take things...
Are these two of the same things? Or are these, Oh no, this is the spirit box and this is the EMF reader?
Yes. EMF is the rainbow one on the left. Spirit box is the walkie-talkie thing in the middle, the radio.
The EMF. I'm going to bring a camera.
Oh, I brought 2 on accident. That's fine, though. I'm going to bring... Ooh, you know what? You should drop one of those, and you should either take, like, the parabolic microphone or, like, the motion sensor and get them in there.
I'm going to drop this on the table so it's not so horrific.
That's fine. Thank you for doing that, by the way, because when I play with my brother, he's just like, all right, empty the inventory, just get shit everywhere. Like, who cares? It's fine, but it's I appreciate that you're like me, because I always do that, too. Grab
microphone or
either the parabolic mic right here, or the motion sensor, which is like the black brick up here on the wall to the top left.
You know what? Actually, sorry. On the table. Oh god.
Oh gosh.
Motion sensor. Black light. Has been shook.
That's fine. Every now and then you gotta shake it. Every like minute or so, if you're holding it and using it, you gotta shake it. Don't forget to turn your flashlight on or off. There's a toggle button, which would be, I think, Y for you.
That would require me to have a flashlight.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, you didn't take a flashlight.
I got a flashlight. It's purple.
All right. It's bold.
It's spooky and dark out here.
Yeah, it sure is. we're not even doing anything. We're not even in yet.
Can we run? Is shift run?
Shift is run. You have very, very limited stamina. You ready to go? You ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. And power's just on. So the first thing we're looking for is like the bone, but also any evidence of the ghost. So like.
Oh yeah, you gotta click and hold to open the door.
Yep. So watch for like if you have like cold breath coming out of your mouth, anything like that, and good luck. And put that motion sensor on the wall somewhere, please. We'll see how this goes. I'm also not with you, so walkie-talkie.
In the basement or just where?
Just wherever. Like we don't know where the ghost is at this point. Let's see if we can find that bone. I also don't know where cursed objects spawn on this map, so that would be a good thing to look for, maybe. Turn off lights when you leave a room, by the way, because we have limited lights that we can turn on without blowing the fuse.
I remember that. Yes, good point.
Yeah. He hasn't played in like a month. So.
It's spooky. I can hear your monthly voice through the wall.
Oh, that's sweet. Ah!
Good luck.
That was just a test. Ooh.
Okay.
I got a good photo of you.
Sensors gonna go. No, that just riddled around. Motion sensor has been.
Ooh. Alright, that's good. That's not bad. Don't forget there's an upstairs. Ooh, I found the bone.
The ghost is playing the piano.
Just gonna grab that bone. Okay. Oh, we're an amateur. Everything's just gonna be a free hiding place. That's right. I should be paying attention to my breath.
Where all have you explored?
Just the ground floor, everything so far. I'm gonna go get more stuff from the truck, so I'll be right back.
I got the upstairs.
Sounds good. Good luck. If you have EMF in your hands, you should turn it on.
I just have the black light in the camera.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'll bring in the EMF then. Right. It's doing something. The ghost is in there interacting. Or it was like 10 seconds ago. We heard a creak in the kitchen through the sound sensor.
No cold breath or anything so far.
Also look for anything that might have been like thrown on the ground, right? If the ghost like threw a book or threw anything, objects.
Can you light the candles that are like already in the house?
No, also I found the ghost room. It's downstairs.
What room downstairs?
Come down and I'll show you. It's one of the bedrooms behind the kitchen. What the hell is happening? My character's moving all weird. That was weird.
Just doing a final sweep upstairs for mystery items.
It's like ringing the cell phone down here and turning on and off the lights. Like, it's doing stuff.
On my way.
I'm bringing stuff in from the van. Where? Okay, so the power's down in the basement. We're gonna be bold and we're gonna do one of these. Yeah, it's in this room doing stuff. So let's get set up as best we can. I'm just kind of bringing stuff in. Oh, I should get the thermometer in here. I'm just throwing stuff on the ground. Like, let's just get everything inside. So I took the spirit box inside already. Do you want to use the spirit box, or do you mind if I use it? Thank you for the mug. I think you turned off your regular voice chat. Nope, I can't hear you at all.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. What happened?
There we go. I think I hit V.
Yeah, I do that all the time too. My brother just kind of makes fun of me for it.
Okay, I still got the UV light. Nothing really happened. I got some salt. I'll bring that in.
Yeah, do you know what to do with the salt?
Yeah, I'm trying to think where the best place to put it. Just kind of
usually,
right?
Usually like corners or any sort of like choke points where the ghost is going to walk through. Oh, it just walked through the motion sensor.
Nice. I put that between the bedroom and the bathroom.
That's good. So yeah, salt like that, and then if the ghost steps in the salt, you only have like 5 or 10 seconds, not much time, but it can leave like UV footprints. So you kind of gotta like really keep an eye on that.
What's the yellow dot? Oh, that's the audio sensor.
That's my audio sensor, which, by the way, we can shrink or embiggen it. So I had it big just because I didn't know where the ghost was, but we can leave it like that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll put some salt on the in the doorway. I was gonna say cold breath in the bathroom as well.
Oh, okay.
It's in one of those 2 rooms.
Yeah, exactly. It could be either of those rooms.
Ultimate question: where do I put the book?
Just like center of the room, usually. On the bed if you're feeling saucy, yeah.
I was gonna say. Oh god, that's not what I want.
So we'll put a crucifix there. Oh, do you have UV? Hit that door. Check the other side, too. That's the audio sensor on the EMF, by the way, that beep. Did you turn off your audio again?
Son of a...
it's gonna happen. Yeah, I mean, you could move it to like a different letter. Move it to like a key that you're not.
I am definitely gonna do that.
Yeah.
G, right, for the salt.
Do
I get 1 use out of the bottle, or
you get two uses per bottle? And yes, it'd be G. You might need to squat for power. Okay, or not. That works too. Ooh. It's doing stuff. I'm gonna go.
Just drop this on the ground.
Yeah, let's.
Salt's done.
I usually throw it outside, like out the front of the house. Yo, that's EMF, or that's dots. That was dots. I just saw it crawl through the dots. Did you see that?
Yes, I did. Oh, and my breath is purple. That's just the
Yeah.
It stepped in the salt.
Yeah. Come over here and yeah. Right click to shake the thing again. Juice it up.
Yeah, it's juiced.
Okay. Yeah, you just got to look around and see if it left salty footprints. I'm going to throw the salt can outside just so we can differentiate between it and any other salt we bring in. Oh, that's -10 also, so that's freezing temps.
It's definitely cold. It went through dots.
Yeah.
I'm going to quickly jot that down.
I'm stepping outside real quick. All right, good warm up so far. We got 2 of the 3. So what could it be? Yuri or Oni? Smudging reduces it. Extra strong, tanking sanity. Oni, way more active when people are nearby. Drain sanity faster than manifesting.
Okay, global push to talk is now on P.
Yeah, I need to like move that button also. That seems like a good idea. Oh, the camera. I left the camera in there somewhere.
Coming in to get some stuff.
Oof. Okay, so Yuri and Oni. So it's down to either a Yuri or an Oni.
Oh yeah, ghost, right? No evidence.
So yeah, evidence, and then looking at the ghost tab, I click on Yuri and see that Yuri is dots, freezing temperatures, and ghost orb. Oni is dots, freezing temps, and EMF. So everything else is irrelevant. It's either EMF or ghost orb. And ghost orb, you can only see through the night vision. So I'm gonna go in there, drop off the crucifix, and then turn off the light.
Oh yeah, good point.
I'm also gonna light a candle for some bonus money.
Hopefully, the crucifix also triggers so we get that.
It won't. I'm sure our sanity is too high.
Go stand in the dark room.
Now we wait and see if it blows out the candle.
We got spirit dots. Oh, and it threw something on the ground.
Our sanity is so high. Did we have the... Ooh, it extinguished the candle. Yeah, I see ghost orbs. No, that's...
ghost orbs.
I saw candle smoke. I don't see an orb.
Give it a moment. I definitely saw... unless that was the dots move. Oh, no, there we go.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
you're right.
definitely seeing orbs.
Yeah, you're right.
Yuri. Probably
Easy.
not Yuri. Probably Yurei or something.
No, it's Japanese. It's a Yuri. We're not... I mean, we could...
Oh, you found the remains. Nice.
Yeah, I found the bones. I got a photo of it, picked it up. It blew out the candle.
What's the second photo?
Just you.
Oh, okay. I'm not in the photo. It is a floating purple light.
That is your hand holding the purple light. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, light. Yes, let's call it that. Oh, I see. Yeah, you only have 10 spots for photos.
Yep.
Do we want to try to taunt it with crucifix?
No, so our sanity has to get...
Yeah.
Our sanity has to get below like 50 for it to hunt on average. So like that it just on this difficulty, on the easiest difficulty, sanity does not go down very fast. So I'm okay with what we got. It'd be like $20 or something. Like it's fine. So I have
How's
circled
the
it.
sound sensor work?
Um,
Just out of curiosity, I see
so
like beeping.
any sound that occurs within that radius, whether it's the ghost doing something, you or I doing something, uh, anything that's not just like a player talking, can be heard in the truck here, and you will see the bar that corresponds with it. So like kitchen is the only one we have. That bar will go up sort of depending on how loud the noise is. So like that was just like
So if it like throws a book on the ground,
yeah, exactly.
you'll hear that.
Or you'll hear like a buzz if it makes like a cell phone buzz or something, right? So like I just heard a creak and saw the bar go up a little bit because just like a floorboard's creaking. But there, it just threw something. So we got a blip and we heard the sound. That's all. Yeah, it is throwing stuff.
Actually, I have toggled the character with the ghost.
You have circled it, so we're good?
Yes.
All right, let's go back.
That's the first time I've seen dots.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Welcome
back.
Nice.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Got it. Ooh, $545.
Do we? Ooh, Willow Street.
Yeah. You leveled up.
Is the investigation bonus? Is that time based or is that?
No, that
Like
is just
map.
like you completed the match, so you get that money again. Right? It's the 100, the 30, and the 25. We just got that again before it got multiplied by 1.0 or 2.0 or whatever it would be. The game is just like, hey, you did it, you lived. Here's more money.
So I would have got, if I died, but we guessed everything correct, I would have got 155, but not the second 155.
I think so, and I think your 155 would have even been halved at the end. Or maybe, you know what?
Yes.
The investigation modus might be the times 1.0. I'm not sure. It's unclear to me.
Phone location, the hallway. Time in favorite room, 15:45. Time out of favorite room, 15 seconds.
Yep.
That was simple. What's this new house look like?
It's a good one. I actually really like it. I think we can go there next.
You know what? I've been there. I think we used that on your...
We probably did go there because I do enjoy that one.
I do remember that one. That one was good. Oh boy. Guess what I got going on here? Everything. So we just had to do a map.
What do you... Oh, you can see everything now? Oh, that's funny.
I can see everything now. There's like the monkey paw, the music box. Oh, I've never seen the mirror before. That's cool looking.
The mirror is super cool. I hope we find the mirror. That'd be so cool for you to like get a chance to use it. It is sweet. It also
What's
just
the
like
middle?
The middle's tarot cards, which I don't have.
Ah.
It's the only thing I don't have.
Oh, you've used the summoning circle then?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
'cause we
used
needed
it.
Candles.
I used it earlier today. It was spicy.
How many bones?
It's a lot of bones.
We're missing a foot, I think.
Yeah. I got left hand, right hand, both arms, and the rib cage.
And skull, spine, yeah, scapula and jaw. Is this one bone or two bones next to the pelvis?
I think it's two different bones. It's definitely two different bones.
Oh yeah, because the femur is just a clump of a bone.
Yeah, so I think I'm missing the like left femur and left tibia. I don't know what that is, and it blacks out whenever I try to look at it.
Fibula.
Femur
so
and
you'll
fibula,
okay.
and 2 feet. I think I'm missing like 4 bones down there, but I don't know for sure. Just purely just based on the hands up here.
Is there a way to get like half a squat?
No. If you click
that mid-level one.
If you click on it, you'll zoom in, but for me like the light's bugging out when I do that.
Yeah, all the items are kind of lit up, but it's a bit dark. on the label. Interesting.
All right, what do we need? 2 dots, yes. 2 AMF, probably not. 2 flashlights. Do you want me to bring a second flashlight for you, or not?
I can bring a standard one for me.
I mean, I can bring a tier 2.
Don't I bring?
I mean, you can bring a regular one, and I will use the regular one and let you use the nice one. It doesn't matter.
How does this work? Equipment manager.
Go to loadout.
Quick loadout. There we go.
Go to quick loadout.
Loadout number 1.
Yep, just be on the number 1. Click enable loadout on the bottom if you haven't yet. Oof, that's a lot.
I need to actually select stuff though. Bring a flashlight.
Yeah.
I'll bring the thermometer.
So we have one by default, so you don't need to bring an extra, unless you want an extra. But
so that one is coming just from you.
Yeah, so all of the things that we use to detect evidence, so dots, EMF, a single flashlight, the book, the spirit box, thermometer, UV lights, and I think 1 video camera. All of that is default. We don't anything we add here is extra, so we don't have to worry about that.
Okay, so I can't bring anything that's I can bring motion sensor and photo camera. Split the cost.
Sure. Yeah, motion sensors are expensive. I mean, I can bring I could bring a second motion sensor, or we could just stick with the only one that you're bringing. Same with parabolic mic.
Yeah. So I'll bring a motion sensor and a photo camera.
Okay.
Because I'm only bringing tier 1s of the normal stuff, so there's no. I don't think I can bring a tier 1. If you're bringing a tier 2, I think would bring 2 tier 1s and a tier 2.
Yes. Yeah, if you bring any flashlight, we've got my tier 2 flashlight and your tier 1 flashlight, if that's what you bring.
Oh, does your tier 2 overwrite the default tier 1?
Yes, because I'm host.
Okay. And I'll bring 1 flashlight. Reset loadout? Yes?
Nope, that just took everything off the loadout.
Did it?
It did.
Oh, yeah. That's what reset means.
Yep.
That's what that word means.
Uh-huh.
I don't have to say enable again. Okay. It'll just automatically do it.
Yeah, it auto re-enables, and then it'll automatically pick that every time I come here. So then if you set that stuff up and then come look at the menu.
Yeah, I see some blue dots.
Yeah, the blue dots are the things that you're bringing. So I'm bringing.
And it doesn't spend the money until we actually go in. Okay.
Correct. And if it's a consumable, right? So I'm bringing candles and matches. Those are consumables. If we don't use it, then it doesn't. I keep it, right? I don't lose it forever. But if we do use it in there, then we lose it.
Is that don't take it off the pegboard, or don't?
I think it's don't activate it.
Bring
don't
it into the
right-click
house.
to use it. Yeah. Even if we bring it into the house, right? So if I bring in crucifixes, I don't think we lose those unless it burns.
Or you die.
Or I die. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Yep.
Are we going to toggle the difficulty?
We can, if you would like to do that. So here's what I like doing. I do this with my brother too. He and I each pick a map, and then it's random as to which of those 2 maps we end up going to.
I support that idea.
So I'm picking one of the farmhouses, and then you can pick whatever you want. I can also pick a map that I think is doable but kind of sucks, but that you haven't seen yet. But maybe, I don't know, your call. Maybe we do that early in the night while we're still sober, or maybe we don't.
So we do it after this one. And we do this one on intermediate, or whatever
Yeah, we can do that.
Whatever the word is.
Intermediate. The next tier up, I think, is when it gets a lot more fun. But we'll do intermediate for sure, at least for this one, maybe for the next couple. Just to help you.
That's where it can it can't move rooms in this one, right?
Right.
This is just amateur, but a little more difficult.
Yeah.
next one is like change up the game.
Yes. The next one is no like starting countdown timer at all. The ghost can occasionally move rooms, although not it doesn't do it very often, but it can. And for every tier of difficulty, basically sanity goes down quicker. So like that first one that we just did, sanity is not really an issue. Now sanity may be an issue kind of depending on what the ghost is and how good or bad our luck is figuring it out, seeing events, stuff like that. And then on professional, the next tier up, the hard mode, sanity tends to be an issue a lot more there.
Is there a difficulty about that?
Yes. At least one. I think there's two. And here's the thing that's crazy. When you get up to like nightmare difficulty, the ghost doesn't... I don't have these unlocked, but the ghost doesn't leave 3 pieces of evidence. It just only leaves 2 of its 3.
Oh, so you're forced to kind of make
Yes.
a guess.
You're forced... There are other clues. The way the ghost behaves and what it... Like, the things it interacts with, stuff like that, you can figure out. So, like, a banshee has a unique sound that you will sometimes hear on the parabolic mic. It has, like, a 20% chance or something of making a unique sound when you hear it. But banshee is the only one that can do that. Obake... It has UV as like UV handprints and stuff as one of its pieces of evidence. It's the only ghost in a game that has that as an evidence type. That can it has like an 80% chance of leaving UV fingerprints. So it might just not. It might just like move a door and not leave a handprint. And then, but it's still like UV could be a thing. The interesting thing about Obake is it has a tiny chance, like a 10% chance or something, when it does leave handprints or fingerprints or whatever the case may be. They're weird and unique. So it has like a 6-fingered handprint that it can leave on the door. Or if it flips the light, instead of like a single fingerprint on the light switch, it'll leave 2 fingers on the light switch. Just like weird tiny little things like that. But sometimes, you can go in there, hear the ghost close a door, hold up a UV light, see 6 fingers and be like, all right, well, it's Obake, we're done. Like, that's easy. So like every ghost has sort of unique behaviors like that.
Interesting. Okay, so you need a little more like investigative power.
Yes, and those are the things where like if you go click on the ghost tab in your journal and click on like Obake or something, you'll see strength. When interacting with the environment, an Obake will rarely leave a trace, which means, I think that's worded poorly. Sometimes it will not leave a trace.
Yeah.
That's what that means. And then weakness, sometimes this ghost will shapeshift, leaving behind unique evidence. That would be like the 6-fingered handprint. So that's the sort of thing that kind of comes into play, I think, as we get to like higher game knowledge and higher tiers of difficulty. It's, for now, like Obake and Banshee and like a couple of the others are maybe nice to know, but are not that big of a deal. Mimic is another one that matters. If that comes into play, I'll explain how Mimic works, but otherwise I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to hit ready up, and then I'm going to like take off my headset and run to the restroom. So, how about this? You ready up, I'll load us in, and then run to the restroom, and then you can like go in and start getting set up if you want.
Sounds good.
We're going to have to turn on the power at the start, so don't forget about that. And here we go. BRB YouTube.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. There's been no reports of violence or sightings, but please remain careful.
Oh no, we're at the farmhouse. Oh no. Oh no.
Is the fuse box not always in the same location?
No, you can see it on the map. It's on the other side of the house.
I assumed it was always in the same location.
Nope. Yeah, sorry, should have mentioned that. Keep going straight. Take a right when you get into the next room. Take a right. And then go through the door there, and it'll be on the wall to the left.
Thank you.
It is so damn foggy out here.
It's still dark in here. And
Yeah.
foggy.
You gotta hit those light switches, man.
Enough of that.
Did you hear if the guy mentioned any cursed object or anything at the start?
No violence, but keep your wits about you.
Ooh.
You might there's an axe on the table.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever met rednecks, but we are in a redneck house. Whoops. Oh, jeez. Sorry, my bad. Sorry. Where the hell's the light here? Let's turn off the lights as we go, please.
Look at this family. Oh, I found a bone.
Yo, you found the bone. Oh, I don't know why we have a... Oh, because you brought the camera. That's right. Okay. Tier 1. That's right. You can pick that up if you want. Yeah.
There we go.
It's like $10 for the photo and like an extra $25 for the photo. Or for picking up the bone itself.
Okay. Now we can move around normally.
Yeah, I'm gonna get like I'm gonna go get like the motion sensor and stuff and the sound sensor and just bring those in. I'm just leaving like a bunch of crap here on the floor in this foyer.
I'm gonna grab some stuff too.
Oh, you coward!
I set the camera up in a location that may or may not be relevant.
I'm the coward. You also have the tier 1 flashlight. If you want the better one, you can have it. I left the better one.
Tier 1?
That's tier 1. The silver one. Yeah.
I definitely thought it was tier 2.
No, when you grab the other one and you see that you got like the tactical like Jack Bauer grip on it, then you'll understand that that's tier 2, obviously. It's in the house. I threw it on the ground, so you can just go grab it.
We get a bonus for parabolic mic and firelight going out.
Okay. Firelight will be good once we find the room. Parabolic mic is good to like help us find it, so I'm going to take that. Oh, and let's get a sound sensor.
I can see the dots from you.
I do like that you can kind of use dots as like a really bad flashlight. Yeah, when you're actually like placing those, you can see the radius. It's really cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna explore the first floor.
Okay, sounds good. Watch for, cold breath. Watch for the ghost to like throw stuff. The usual. Apologies in advance in case I like blow a fuse or something.
I'm now tactical gripping a flashlight.
I told you. It's obviously tier 2.
It's not really brighter.
No, but you got a tactical grip. Like, what else could you want?
I feel like I saw a flash of cold breath.
I mean, linger in that room. See if that happens again.
It's spooky.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. This whole place, it's like axes and anger problems and beer just all over the place.
Okay, bedroom on the first floor. Seems probably.
Okay. By the way, I don't think you know this. Come follow me over here. This way. This way. Follow my voice. Come to my voice. Follow the sound of my voice. This way. This way. Come this way.
Did I drop the thermometer?
Come this way. Come this way. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me.
Oh, then we can go outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that.
There's a couple of doors to get out, but like also a good way to get in. So like if it flips the circuit breaker or something, I usually come in here if it's the circuit breaker over like where you started.
Interesting. Do you have the thermometer?
I do
I don't remember where I
not.
put it. I dropped it on the floor somewhere over
Right there, right next to the UV light. Yeah. Where you saw your breath in here, you said?
Over to the left.
Yeah. Okay. I just heard it move a door. I think.
It closed the door on me.
Yeah, UV light that door
You
then. Oh, we don't have the UV light.
A camera.
Okay.
You're a good spot.
Yeah, sure. I didn't bring a tripod this time.
Way to get the UV light.
Yeah, that's fine. I hate this.
Motion sense?
Oh, I didn't bring it in, but we should get that in here, yeah. Ugh. I hate this room.
Will the EMF go off if it's on the ground?
Yes. So long as you turn it on before you drop it. Yeah, and you can see that dot, so it's on. So yes, it'll happen if there's any activity near it. I'm going to parabolic mic in here and see if I can detect the ghost.
I'm bringing the book. I don't know where to put it.
Yeah, just put it in the middle somewhere. Get as big of a radius as you can.
That feels promising. Below my spot. It's definitely cold.
It's in here. It was like right over here. I got it on the parabolic mic.
I closed that door.
You startled me. It was so loud through the mic.
It clicked and just did the full close in one frame. Dropping that here for now. Ooh.
That's some spookies. That's good.
Not seeing anything on the dots. I'm gonna check for
Let's
spirit orb.
let's get the other dots in here too. Oh yeah, here I'll turn off the light.
Maybe bring some salt in as well.
Yeah, I'm coming out. I got empty hands. I'll just load up on everything. Get them crucifixes. Get the motion sensor in there. Firelight. You gotta turn off that flashlight.
That
I'll maybe try to get dots like over by the bed or something. Like it's rough trying to see stuff there. Dots is awful in that room.
I don't see any spirit orbs.
Okay, doesn't mean a no, but you know, good to know that we don't see anything yet, at least.
Maybe we reposition it.
Yeah, we could just like move the camera and try to get a better angle.
If you want to bring candles, do you need two spots? One for the matches and one for the candle?
Yes, you have to have a match to light the candle.
That'll be the next.
get a crucifix. It is so freakishly dark. Oh, I brought both crucifixes. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm such a dum-dum. God,
how do I spin this thing? I don't know if that's any good. That feels terrible.
Yeah, you usually want it like pointed towards a wall or something. So like maybe you could point it towards the back wall here or something like that.
Put some right in front of the door. Oh, right there.
-10, so we have freezing temperatures for sure.
Yeah, that seems like a lock.
It's like sometimes it's hard to tell. Sometimes it'll go to like -1 or -2, but like that's super obvious right now.
Did you put something by the camera?
I put the second dots there because we have 2.
It also tripped the motion.
So it's definitely in there. It's definitely like walking around in that room. Oh. That was a ghost orb.
Please turn the lights off.
Oh, we have a ghost orb, by the way. Ugh.
Help me.
Hey, you're fine. Just come out. Where are you at? The power's on. Where are you?
In the ghost room.
Like, you should turn the light on or just leave? What are you doing in there? Your sanity is getting quite low, actually. You're at like 60%. You might want to come take a sanity medication.
Holy.
How you doing?
Terrible.
It's fun to play the game with somebody who's as much of a coward as I am. No offense, no disrespect from that statement, but like, my brother is a lot more fearless than I am. So, I heard.
Okay, so
I came running out here to pick up stuff, and I saw the activity was a 10, and I heard the ghost humming. So like,
so let's break it down. It moved across the motion sensor. I'm like, let's go get the purple light. No purple light stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, hey, what's this thing by the camera? All the doors slammed. All the lights went off. And so the dots were like waving. It didn't look like a body going through them, but it looked like they were kind of swaying.
It could.
So I don't know if that counts as dots.
So if I put something like if we put dots on like not a hard surface, so like it's on like the footstool or something, right? Sometimes the game doesn't know what to do with that, and so like it'll look like they're vibrating or something, which is really annoying and kind of nauseating. So like we can move the dots, but that's definitely what it is. I also think that it's like
I see the spirit orb.
Yeah, I definitely think it's like a multiplayer lag thing. Also, like I place the dots, so they're gonna like vibrate on your screen, like a netcode problem.
That's ghost orb, right?
Yes, ghost orb and freezing temperatures for sure.
Okay, writing would work. Ultraviolet would work. The EMF doesn't matter, but it was up to like a 5 or a 4. it was going off.
Yeah, it gets really high whenever the ghost has an event, and that's what that was. There was a ghost event.
But obviously,
oh, wait a second. Uh-oh. We have a problem.
Why?
Okay, never mind. So EMF is still fine. So a thing to keep in mind, we see the list of like 4 ghosts there. It could also be the Mimic. The Mimic generates spirit orbs, or the ghost orbs, but that does not count as evidence. It just always has the ghost orbs no matter what. So the Mimic will generate 4 pieces of evidence. It'll always do its regular 3, and then also always have ghost orbs. So like that's
weakness. Several reports have noted. Okay.
Yep. And the way you identify Mimic is like the other way is during a hunt, it will apparently change its like character model. So it'll go from like a fat old man with an axe to like a little girl to like a creepy crawling lady or something, right? So like
you see it shifting.
You can, but it's like rare. Like it won't do it like rapidly or very frequently, but like every now and then it'll just briefly go from like fat old man with an axe, fat old man with an axe, fat old man with an axe, creepy little girl, back to a fat old man with an axe. So like you got to watch it during a hunt or something. But like we're not there. We don't have to worry about that. We could just do evidence.
But I guess that would be then if we had like EMF and spirit box, we'd have to take off ghost orbs. And then we'd say it's the Mimic.
So it would be spirit box, UV, and freezing temperature. So if we get like a spirit box and or ultraviolet reaction, it could still be a Mimic regardless of everything else because of the ghost orb.
Yeah, because the ghost orb is the thing that would exclude it, but from like when you're toggling.
Yeah, from what we have, yes. Yep. Okay. So just a thing to kind of keep in mind, but
can't be EMF though.
It cannot be EMF. That is correct. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to try to spirit box. You are at 66-ish sanity, so you should probably grab one of the medications in the bottle here on the far left. Just grab it and use it.
Why would I do that? Terrible idea.
So that we don't get hunted while we're still looking for more than one evidence.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, you just eat it. Like you just like down it in one shot and like throw it on the ground. It's great. And then it's there forever.
There's no animation for downing it.
Yeah.
It was the squeaky noise.
Yep. It's so good. You're welcome. So I'm going to go in there.
Just like I'm gaining sanity for like a certain amount of time.
Yes.
Is that how that works? Yeah,
you gain like 5 sanity every couple of seconds. Like 1 sanity per second for like 30 seconds or something like that. So you'll go from...
It's only for like 10 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, yep, exactly. You just get less on the harder difficulties. So you're getting like 30 or 35 or something like that. So it should be fine.
I'm at basically full.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I haven't explained this, but candles, the firelight, which is a candle, it prevents, or like it doesn't prevent, but it greatly reduces sanity loss. And it doesn't count as like an overhead light for things like spirit box. So I'm going to light the candle, put it on like a table or something, and then use the spirit box while the candle's lit with the lights off. So it'll slow my sanity loss while I'm using the spirit box in the dark. So that's kind of what I'm going to go do in there. Yeah.
Do you want the UV light? I guess it doesn't work on the ground, right? You got to be holding it. Okay.
Yeah, well, it does. It does. So, like, if you put down salt, you can throw the UV, the specifically the glow stick, you can throw on the ground next to the salt, and then just happen to see like footprints in the radius around the salt and the UV light if the ghost steps in it.
Do I need to stay here, or should I go in with you?
It's your call. I
can't be in there when you're...
Yeah, you can't be in there with me because the ghost only responds to people who are alone. But it's your call. Like, you can stay here and watch for dots or something. I don't know what else you could do. You can come hang out in there with me if you want.
No, I'll let you do your thing.
Okay. Thanks.
Then we should try to get 25% sand.
I don't want to. I never want to do that. That's spooky. I tend to only go for that. Oh my gosh, it's so dark in here. I tend to only go for that if we can find like a cursed object or something, so I can like deliberately tank my sanity.
So you don't have to agonize
Yeah. Also, the ghost is just like standing in the motion sensor here. Like that's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, it's going through left and
Where are you?
Taken away.
That was an immediate response. Did you hear that through like the sound sensor or anything?
the sound sensor's moving, but I did not ask.
What do you want?
Roger, killing.
What do you want? Like that is the quickest response I've ever gotten on the spirit box in my life.
It's showing up as only like the first tab, or the first tick mark on the sound sensor.
So like you would hear it. Like you would hear the sound through the sound sensor if that was coming through. Cool. We got a sink full of blood here.
Hiding out of the bathroom.
And it's rocking the rocking chair out here. This is so creepy. Do you hear that sound? Jesus Christ. Get me out of here. I hate you. Oh my gosh. It's doing stuff. I think it just blew out the candle.
Yep, we got the candle.
So the problem right now is that Mimic is still not off the table.
Right?
Onryu or Mimic, essentially.
Yeah, it could be Onryo or it could be Mimic. There's a
Yeah,
way to
fair.
test if it's an Onryo, but I don't want to do that because it involves starting a hunt. And I'm a coward.
Yeah, it goes. Onryu. Extinguishing a flame can cause an Onryu to attack.
Yeah, so if it blows out the candle 3 times, it automatically starts a hunt, regardless of any other criteria.
So is that a way to like?
That's a good way to find out if
Confirm
it's the
it's
Onryo. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get into a hunt because I'm bad at evading those. We could give it a shot. So the other thing is UV. Like if there's any UV in there, then it would be the Mimic. So do you wanna come in with me and UV it up?
Do some UV.
This feels.
You said this feels, and I agree.
This definitely feels, but it feels.
This so feels.
Feels so dumb.
Footprint.
Yeah, when it
That's
steps.
That's probably old.
Yeah, exactly. When it steps in the salt, you only have like 5 seconds or something. Like you have no time to get that. So
Both my salts though.
yeah.
Here.
So let's maybe like put one here.
If I is that close enough? Oh, but then if it goes out,
I mean, just
Like,
like
you gotta keep it
just
shining.
like shake it and eat it on the salt. Like I think that's fine. I'm gonna get photos of the footprints because that's money. The other thing would be like to be ready to grab that and check if it moves like a door or something, you know, or like if it flicks the lights again.
I think that was it.
I think that was you and the motion sensor. No, that might have been it.
I'm too far away for the motion sensor.
Well, there, it's double salted. never looked around in here. Still don't know if there's like a cursed object or something.
It is definitely UV'd.
Where'd I put the camera? Where's the UV? Where?
It's footprints. I ran away.
Oh, I was too slow to get it. I wanted to get a photo. That's alright. I'm coming out. That means it's a mimic. So, hell yeah, that's our first mimic. That's pretty good.
That's good knowledge, because I would have clicked on for you and been done with it.
I have done that several times, actually. So there's two. I think it's like Onryo and Yuri. Those are the two that could also be a mimic.
Hold up. The mimic. Checked.
Did you hear the door open just now? Or close?
I saw the master bedroom sensor going off.
If you listen, you can hear the sound of whatever it is.
It seems like you got to be in front of this panel, though, which is annoying.
I mean, it depends on how loud you have the audio set for the game, because I can sometimes hear it from far away. But yeah, it comes from for the panel for sure.
What option is that?
There's a sound option. It is a slider. That's it. Just do you have sound? Like,
Just master volume.
Yeah, exactly. That's the radio.
I was gonna say I can hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I'm over by the computer, I can't hear that. But if I'm by that computer, I can.
The louder it
Or
is,
by that monitor.
you can usually hear it if it's like a hunt or something, because that'll like max out the bar, or like an event. But yeah. Okay, so you got mimic circled. We can go back.
Yeah, you good to go?
Yeah, let's do it. Whew. That's sweet. Mimic is kind of tough, so that was a good first mimic, if that's what it was. Yo, it was a mimic! We did it! Double the cash, too. Look at that.
That 155 is just...
So, yeah, so you
cheating.
just, I guess just like for surviving, you get the extra 155 or something? I don't know. So we got like...
Turbo off mic.
We got like $300 doubled, plus the bone and the photos.
Yeah, I moved from the same percentage of levels. So like that double. Nice.
Yeah.
Detailed statistics. 27% sanity loss, 35% sanity gain.
That's pretty good.
Time in the dark, 2 minutes 49. Light switch, yeah, I remember that happening.
I kind of remember that too. That was a good one.
Hold on.
All right, let's do another.
That was good.
That was good. I'm amazed. I lost to Mimic several times before I learned like it always has dot, or it always has the orb as like a separate piece of evidence. So I'm impressed.
Are there any other ones that have that like same kind of mechanic
No. So like
of like evidence being false, I guess?
right. No, there's none of that. The only like the closest I think would be the Obake, which is the other way, right? It sometimes will not leave UV, even in instances where like it or like any other ghost would. So like it can open and close doors and not leave handprints, but sometimes it still will, right? It's just kind of random. So that like that's the only other one I can think of. Where
Oh,
that
so you can
happens.
see it interacting
Yeah.
and not get UV and be like, oh, it's...
Exactly.
So if you use the evidence as, like, I rarely do a negative on the evidence,
Yes. Same.
but if you're doing that, then
Yeah.
you're excluding it when you shouldn't.
And it might not even be like you're crossing it off the list, but it might just be like, okay, I've seen the door get open or closed several times, 2 or 3 times, and every time there's no UV, so I'm just not going to look anymore, right? And that could still be an obake. So that's it. So like, but like that's kind of the only one that I'm aware of that has that. A lot of the other ones. Oh. Actually, I take that back. There's another one. I think
Don't the twins do something weird?
The twins can interact in 2 different rooms, so it can seem like they have 2 separate rooms because there's like the main ghost room where the like quote unquote the twins actually is, but the other twin can be in another room pretending that's the ghost room, and that can just throw you off because you're not necessarily getting evidence from the other twin.
Yeah, you're just kind of wasting time.
Yeah. And now put that on like the higher difficulty where the ghost can move its room, and like now you got a recipe for disaster, right?
You're like in 4 different rooms.
Yeah, exactly. The other one is the Goryo, number 15, Goryo. Just read the description at the top. When a Goryo passes through a dots projector, it can only be seen on the video camera. So your eyes will never see the dots. You have to see it on the video camera.
If you're holding the video camera in your hand.
If you're holding it in your hand,
monitor.
Yes, you could still see it through that tiny little like garbage, 50p monitor down there. Yes. I believe. I don't know. I've never done that. I don't hold that because the camera's crap. Maybe that's more useful with like the higher tier cameras, but nah.
Strength, a Goryo will usually only show itself in camera if there are no people around.
Right. They like for that ghost, the idea is you want to put a camera in the room and then just leave and watch it on the truck.
Do you actually see the ghost in the camera, or is it just so you can monitor like dots and stuff like that? If
there's like a hunt or like an event like you had earlier where the ghost showed up, you can see that.
Oh, you might have seen it.
Yeah. So like,
okay.
and higher tiers camera. So like, this is one of those things where it's like, I wish you could see it happen like to me or something, but I'm way too much of a coward. But if you see it, the camera gets all like fuzzy and staticky and like it gets kind of crazy when the ghost is around because the ghost has electrical interference. The higher tiers of cameras reduce the interference's effect on the camera, so you'll have a clearer shot of the ghost. But yes, and that's not just for hunts. That's even for like events and stuff. So like when it showed up for you and was like humming in that room and like closed the door and turned off the light and stuff, that will make the camera go crazy if I was looking at it.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's not an evidence thing. Like, it's not in the toggle boxes for the evidence.
Right. That every ghost just makes everything go crazy whenever they're close. So, what do you want to do?
I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick.
That sounds great. And then let's do another hunt after that.
Yeah. I can ready up, and you can. I made my one choice.
Well,
you can make your alternative choice and the higher difficulty. Oh, if we do the higher difficulty, we want to be ready to go, right?
Yeah. Let's just reassess.
I'll be quick.
Yeah, that's fine.